use that B12 every day. Another thing that I do know about it is type 1 diabetes. Hearing a lot of testimonies about that. Our next product is that B Boost, which is basically called, this is a vitamin D deficiency in epidemic in America. Symptoms of bone pain and muscle weakness can mean you have a vitamin D deficiency, and increased risk of death with cardiovascular disease, cancer, and research has suggested that vitamin D could play a role in the prevention and treatment of the number of different conditions, including type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Vitamin D deficiency is going to include the flu, muscle weaknesses, chronic kidney disease, diabetes, and cancer. So that is our number 2 product. Our number 3 product is called Slim by 10, which is a breakthrough weight management ingredient. The unique blend of green coffee extract, the African mango, the green tea extract, and the Garcinia Cambodia, which we've all heard Dr. Oz, promote each and every one of these ingredients, and so it is a breakthrough of ingredients with the weight loss. And then the Garcia Cambodia extract is the largest buzz in the battle of the budge, and it is no caffeine. Our next product is what we call Super 10. It's a powerful blend of 10 superfoods, antioxidants, minerals, and nutrition. It will help you feel like a perfect 10. You've got your aloe vera, your maki berry, your goji berry, the acai berry, all of your minerals that you need on a daily basis. You've got, it's just the perfect blend. One thing that, goji berry promotes longevity, helps you lose weight. The acai berry is an antioxidant benefit. The aloe vera reduces blood sugar levels, and this is just a few of the many, and detoxify the body. And then for last, are you ready for this? We are now welcome to the world's first cellular energy spray, a natural energy oil spray. Some of the benefits, the main ingredient in this is glutathione. This will allow you to have more energy, recover quickly from exercise, sleep more deeply, have greater mental clarity, have a stronger immune system, and live longer and better lives. So, Pat, now I'll turn it back over to you.
Oh, fantastic, Cheryl. Thank you very much. Next up tonight, I'd love to introduce this lady, one of the greatest ladies out there. She owns her own business. She's quite the business owner, and she teaches in two of the local schools for cosmetology. Miss Nina, if you're out there, would you step up and tell us your testimony? I hear it's quite the testimony. So tell us what the 10 products have done for you, my friend. Miss Nina, are you out there? Oh, hold on, guys. They changed the code on us, so we have a little problem. I sent it out, but people evidently did not check their emails, so we got this going on, but that's okay. Next up, we'll come back to Miss Nina. It's my pleasure also to introduce this lady. As always, she is so brilliant on these products. She's always doing a lot of extra work for the team and does an amazing job doing the researching of the ingredients. But it's so great. Melissa also, she has a testimony of her own, and we're so excited. She shared it with us on Facebook. So we're so excited to hear what 10 products have done for Melissa. Melissa, if you're out there, will you take over, please?
Hey, Pat, and I just walked in the door from one of our tasting parties tonight, so I may sound like I'm long-winded, but I'm not because I've done my spray today. So let me
very close, girl.
So let me tell you what's going on with me. For the past over 20 years, I got sick during my pregnancy, and I ended up having lung damage during it. And it was either me, my child, or one or the other. I chose my child, so I ended up getting really sick where I lost the lung. So therefore, I've been on steroids for over 20 years. If anybody knows what prednisone is, it's a mean medication, but it helps you breathe and live and, move forward, even if you have ailments of issues. So, being in the med field, I knew, the repercussions that I would have, weight gain. You still have, airway issues, and won't be, be allowed to do the exercise and stuff that you needed to do. Always would have to have a rescue inhaler just in case I wanted to go, stroll around, 2 or 3 miles a day just to get my exercise in. Well, since I started the sprays, I've been on them now probably 2.5 months. For the first probably maybe 3 weeks, I didn't say anything to anyone, but my airway completely started expanding. And I noticed it every time I would take the vitamin D. And I think I gave a tip, about vocal lessons. I use the vitamin D to be able to do that. So now I am my pleasure to tell you, I've completely weaned myself almost off of all my steroids. And I am no longer having to use a rescue inhaler because I have the purest natural tool on my hand with 10, and I spray my vitamin D and it expands my airway. So it's kind of like my little bronchial dilator, but it's my airway extractor, so I'm able to breathe naturally without having to worry about putting all these bad Band-Aids, pharmaceuticals that mask my symptoms. I'm now feeding it what my body's been needing to be able to get myself back in shape and order. And it's working. And tonight, we had a couple of tastings at the local restaurant here in Greensboro, North Carolina. And I got to meet a lot of lovely people. And Miss, I believe it's Renee's mama, her name is Emma, and Miss Angie was there. And it tickled my heart because she told me she was just battling some pneumonia. She's got all these ailments. And Miss Emma, I think you're out there listening, so this is for you. I told her to open that vitamin D, and I told her to spray it. She's been having sinus problems and breathing problems, and I told her that in a few seconds you're going to be feeling so much better. She sprayed that, and she kind of inhaled a little bit, but she sprayed it, and it absorbed in her system. And about a couple minutes later, she's pushing on her sinuses, and she's breathing. She goes, "Oh, my goodness, I feel so much better. I can breathe, and I don't have that sinus pressure anymore." And I said, "I know. I've been doing this on myself, the last couple of months, and I've figured out a regimen, what I need to do. My vitamin D actually is relieving your sinus problems, your allergies, your symptoms. So we've got a tool that's going to be astronomical, not only with the diabetes and hypertension, the Crohn's, all these other ailments that we have because of disorders and deficiencies, but we've got a great vitamin, and it's going to continue to explore different areas that we never even thought. So that's my testimony, and I wanted to shout out to the sweet ladies that came out today, and we were able to do a tasting with them, and they're becoming customers and signing up, and it just was a really exciting evening, and I just ran into the house, and I ran up a couple flights of stairs, and I'm not winded. So that's for vitamin D.
Awesome. Well, we love it. No more out of breath. How about that, Melissa? Wow, that is a fabulous story. And I know it's really helping your children, your son, Brock, as well, with his ADHD and he's just doing so much better in class. And I love the story about him as well. So thank you for sharing that tonight. Yes, these are changing lives around the world, my friends. It's just truly amazing. And tonight I was at the tasting as well. It was a fabulous tasting that was held by Dolores Williams. Super job, my friend. And I'll tell you what, it was awesome. And like we said, we have short testimonies. People used it and had results right away. So Emma, she was just so precious, and we just had a great time meeting and talking with everybody. And so we are just so excited. We're on fire to share this product. Next up, I would like to have Nina Lewis come aboard and tell us her testimony. Nina, are you out there now?
Miss Pat, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my friend. Go ahead, sweetheart. Tell us your testimony with the 10 products.
Well, I'm so excited, you guys. I cannot believe how I am sleeping now. Usually I would go to bed around 2, and within an hour or two I would be back up, wide awake, trying to just count the sheets to get back to sleep. And after taking the products for about a month, I noticed that my sleeping patterns had changed dramatically, and even my husband noticed that they had changed, and he was telling me Sunday, he said, baby, he said, did you sleep well? And I told him, I said, yes, I did. He said, you know what? He said, I noticed the last 2 times that I was here that you did not get up during the night. And another thing that I noticed also was how my bowel movements had changed. Because normally I would only have like one bowel move during the day. But now I'm noticing that practically every time I eat, I have a bowel movement. So I am really grateful for the product.
It's really cleaning out that system, Nina, isn't it? Wow.
Yes, it is. And I remember Miss Cheryl was talking about when she went to Africa, and she noticed how the people over there was getting bags of African mango, and she asked them why. And she said that they told her that it was good for the digestive system. So I noticed that long ago that it really changed my bowel movement.
Wow, that's awesome. And you know, it is all about keeping your body healthy, about keeping the system moving and flowing in the right direction. And these products are correcting a lot of things in my body and a lot of people's bodies around the world. So it is very exciting to know that, you know, once you put the proper nutrition into your body, your body can heal itself if you give it the proper nutrition. So by these products and all the great combinations of ingredients that are in them, the way that I look at this is God's pharmacy, and these are all natural fruits and ingredients, and this is God's plan here, is to put these things in your body so that once again you can bring your body back to a nutritional state of health. And that's why we're seeing all these results, is we are nutritionally getting fit again and putting the right things in. So wow. Great testimonies coming in. Well, I am really excited tonight to introduce this wonderful man. This gentleman here is one of the great leaders out in California. I loved his story the first time I heard it. He is a 1-star 10 team member. That means he's moving on up. Not only has this man received 1 car, but he now is eligible for the 2nd car, from what I understand. And he is building a dynamite team, blowing 10 up all out throughout the country and soon around the world. And how is he doing this? And his team, it's their mindset. They all have a great mindset. I hear Memo just won also an all-expense paid trip to Disneyland, which you all will get once you move up to the 1-star position. All expenses paid for you and your family, and you're off to Disneyland. So Memo Saints, if you are out there, I just can't wait for you to share your story, why 10, and Memo, where you think this company is headed. Are you out there, my friend? If so, please go ahead and join us. Okay, Memo. Okay, guys. What we'll do next is, let me see if we can get. Like I say, they've moved the code on us, so we may have to. Let me go ahead and bring up the next speaker. Cheryl, are you out there? Could you, in the meantime, do an overview of the comp plan for us, please? Guys, just be patient tonight. Like I said, they made a few changes, and we'll. Yes, are you out there?
It's Melissa. I'm going to see if I can help up and stuff up.
Okay, go ahead, Melissa. Great job. Just step on in there, my friend, and I will check on my friend Memo and see where he's at.
Well, as Pat briefly told you, we have some fantastic CEOs, co-CEOs, Mel and Amy Gill. They created this fantastic company, comp plan, and it's super easy. All you have to realize is that to get paid and qualified, you put one business partner on the left, one business partner on the right, and you get paid. Not only do you get paid, but they made it where you get paid 10 ways. So you've got retail and you've got binary, and there's more in-depth compensation that we can go over. But just remember, as soon as you get in, it's your left partner, your right partner, and you are in business. That's pretty much the short end of the compensation package that we've got going on. Hopefully, Pat has Mr. Memo Science on the phone, and we can hear what he's doing with Ken and how it's changed his life, and how it's starting to change the life of many people that he's touching.
Wow, he has changed a lot of lives, that's for sure. These people are getting cards from right and left out there. Memo, have you joined us as of yet? If not, that's okay. We'll move along. I just texted Memo the new number, and we'll just hang tight on that. But what we'll do is we've got some announcements to make anyways. We'll go ahead and do those. The announcements for those of you that missed the big April kickoff call, which was last night, our CEOs, Amy and Mel Gill, it was just totally awesome, some of the announcements, and that call was recorded rather, and I'm sure it's already out there in Tenacious Generation, one of the Facebook pages that you can pick up the call on. But I tell you what, it was an exciting call. We were just so excited. Also, something else going on. Before I move on to that, one of our great leaders over in the UK, her name is Miss Anita Poole. She is also doing a training, which is the administrative side of the business, and she's going to be doing that every Wednesday at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, and all the way from the UK. So she's going to be doing some in-depth training with us, and we too are very excited about that. So every Wednesday you can tune in. You can find that connection at Tenacious, that's T.E.N. Those are capital letters, ACIOUS, ACIOUS, Generation. So you can, once again, pick that up there. I got on the training yesterday. It was totally awesome. And she just wants to make sure everybody is being able to move forward and learning more, of course, about the business. Another announcement that they made last night, wow, we are just so truly blessed with these great CEOs, Mel and Amy. The distribution center now is 100% open, shipping from that new facility. They say it's huge. Everything is automated. We went through a few bumps with the shipping, but guess what? They've got it on track now, and it's just going to be totally awesome. There's going to be a new website coming. We're really excited about that as well. A great new website. They're going to be putting that up for us as well. They're also coming out with brochures. All orders will receive complimentary brochures in the boxes and in the shipments. And once again, that's just the company giving back to the distributors and the people out in the field, which I just think that is just so wonderful. So they're going to be putting these brochures in all of our boxes. This new facility, once again, is going to take care of a lot of the shipping issues that we've had in the past. They say that the brochure itself, I'm really excited to see the brochure because Amy stated last night that she stated last night that these brochures are so good they'll actually sell the product for you. I said, well, that works for us. We just one more tool. They're also coming up with a team effort TV. There will be a program that we'll be able to tune into, tune our people into, showing them people getting delivery of their cars. We'll be able to show a lot of knowledge on the product, details. We're going to go into details on the product with the ingredients and then break those ingredients down as to what they do. They're also going to have the how-dos of 10. In other words, helping us to understand the comp plan, the opportunity. And we're going to be able to actually show these as well to any prospects that we may have, people that we want to introduce to business. So I'm very, very excited about all of that coming about. I know that Mel and Amy's goals are to, like they did our sister company in the communications, the My Video Talk, they too are going to make this company here, like they did over there, the number one company to be reckoned with. So I'm really excited about that. I know that since we've all been really patient, we're just going to have the best of the best. And they both are going to see to that because they both have such great and giving hearts. Cell Energy, as you all know, we've been waiting to get this. We're so excited. Once again, Mel and Amy announced last night that the newest spray, as I call it, the new kid on the block, everyone that signs up for a diamond pack will get 2 free Cell Energy. Auto ships, if you're getting a 10-pack every month in auto ship, then you'll also get 2 free of the Cell Energy, and then for the 4-packs you'll get 1 free, and that's for the first 30 days. So we're very excited once again about their generosity. And once again, sharing with us and giving us things to help us work our business. For those of you that sign 2 Diamond Pack team members, you will get to join us on the Team Treasure Island cruise in San Francisco. That'll be on Sunday. That's coming up in May. So we're excited about that. We also want to shout out to Pastor Denise. I know they're holding a big 10 party tonight. They do every Thursday night, and but she was just became a Diamond Club member only 30 days ago. Family, keep this in mind. She was at the luxury car. Qualified, but this now in 30 days later, she's moved from $600 car allowance up already up to $1,200. Wow. I was so excited for her that, and so that was just really, really awesome. So that's some things that are going on out there, team. Memo, have you been able to join us? I did not get a text back from Memo. I know he was planning on being on the call, so I'm not quite sure what has happened. And if he's not able to make it, we certainly will catch him on the rebound, and I will get in touch with him, and we'll have him another day. But I tell you what, this guy is one of the greatest guys. After speaking with him, he just wants to help everybody. He doesn't care whose team you're in, sideline, downline, cross line. He could care less. He just wants to help everybody. Last Saturday, Dolores Beans and I had an appointment with a great guy, Ricardo, and we called Memo, and he was just right on the line with us talking to Ricardo, explaining the business to him in Spanish. So he's just a really great guy and quite the team player. So, Betsy, if you're out there, will you go ahead and share the quotes that you have for us this evening, and then we'll do a couple more things. We will end the call. I promise, Team Family, Tuesday night we'll have more great testimonials. We'll have some other guest speakers coming aboard, and we'll go ahead, Betsy, and give us your quotes, please.
That I'll be glad to.
Thank you so much for joining us and doing the quotes for us, Betsy. So great to have you. Go ahead, dear.
Thank you. I enjoy doing them. The first one I have is, our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. And the last one I have is, learn from the past, set vivid, detailed goals for the future, and live in the only moment of time over which you have any control, now.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Betsy. Awesome. Those were great. Well, I tell you what, Tim family, thank you each and every one for joining us. And I always like to close our call and just let you know what we really have here, my friends. I just get excited every day when my feet hit the floor, and of course the products do have something to do with that. That boost can really get you going. But I tell you what, just thinking about this is like a dream come true. If you've ever been in network marketing and always wanted a dream, your dream usually was, oh man, why couldn't I have been in there first, or been one of the first distributors, like the first in Mary Kay, or maybe the first in Amway, or Herbalife, or New Skin. We could go on and on, you know. And I don't know about you, Ken family, but I've never had that opportunity to be in what I call, I don't care for the saying of ground floor level. I like to say we're at the top floor level with this company, and they just have opened their doors officially on February the 8th, and I think Melissa was saying tonight, only 6 weeks ago has this company officially opened. And I tell you what, though, now the people are coming on strong. I hear there was over 500 just recently signed up, and I mean, it was fairly close, back to back, so I was really excited, but the company has really, really come out of the gates running, and they just keep getting better and better, giving us more things and tools to work with. So this is what I know about this company. We have some of the greatest products on the market. And how can I say that? I can say that because week after week and day after day and minute after minute, we see some of the greatest testimonials coming forth, and you're going, really? This is just so exciting. Like Melissa, I'm breathing better. I can run up the steps now, just there again for our deep hour. You're hearing testimonies like with my mother who had dementia, Renetta's mother who had dementia. Put them on the vitamin D and the vitamin B, and oh my goodness, my mother could talk you to death now. And whereas before she sat in her own little world and in a little fog, but I see her coming out more and more every day. Wow. And you know yourself, there's no greater gift that you can give than the gift of health. Because after all, our health is our wealth. And another thing that I know about this company, wow, it is definitely the right timing. There again, you have the choice to make. Do I want to be on the top of this company, or do I want to wait till many hundreds, maybe many thousands of people have already come in and then decide? I tell you what, Kin family, you don't have a choice here. You need to jump in. If you see this and you see this vision and where this company is going, you need to jump in with all four and just get going with Kin. It's one of the most wonderful companies, and I've only been in a few months, but I tell you what, I know it's going places. And the next thing that I want to say is we know that it is the right company once again and the right products, because the right time we've got the latest technology, family, out there where you can put a squirt in your mouth, spray these sprays, and in 5 seconds They're going into your system. They're starting to work their magic. They're changing your cells. They're changing your blood levels, whatever. And they're just working on the body as a whole. I think that is just wonderful. And I know what we're doing out here is helping everybody. 97% of Americans are vitamin D deficient. 97%. And that there, once again, who would have ever thought until these products came along and we learned this? Vitamin B deficient. About 40% of people are vitamin B deficient. So with an absorption rate of 90 to 95%, oh my goodness, think about this. That's why we're turning lives around. But we're not doing it in months or weeks and months and years. We're doing it fairly fast, and we can't put a number on that one, but it just still amazes me. So what I want you to do, if you're a guest on this call tonight, think about what we have in our hands here and listen to the testimonies that you've heard. We are changing lives with 10, one spray at a time. And do keep in mind, remember your health is your wealth. Stay tuned for our next call. It is Tuesday night, 9 o'clock, for more great stories and more great guests. And please be sure to get back with the person that brought you to this call. Take a second look or a third look or whatever it's going to take, but you need to take a strong look at this company and these products. Also, I'd always like to announce our great 10 family, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale. They are blowing it up as well. They do a call every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. And their calls are just fantastic as well. Wow, wow, wow. Have we heard some great stories there? So plug in 10 family to everything that you can. The calls, attend the tasting parties that are in your area, attend the Super Saturdays that are going on, and I say you just stay connected with this group because I tell you, this 10 family is going somewhere. So keep spreading the word, one person at a time, one spray at a time, and you will win with 10. Thank you, and good night to everyone, and thank you all for joining us tonight. And I hope you have a wonderful Friday. And don't forget, Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale, tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock, for more great testimonials on 10. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for taking your time to join us, the 10 family. Good night, everyone.